one teaspoon, and it got 55 grams in soda, I believe.
What is Starbucks?
Yeah, so that's 12 teaspoons, 13, 14 teaspoons. They had the Frappuccinos. Hidden sugars, like it's so good, but you just don't realize what you're eating. Then you've got the box stuff and all the hidden sugars in that because it's either processed food is 3 ingredients: salt, fat,
Sugar. Yeah. Have to make it palatable for you because I have to put all these preservatives in it so it'll look appealing to you. And all the nutrients are gone because they needed to last on the shelf. So it's not really, you would think it will preserve your body, but it's not.
Yeah. And here, what we see a lot is that the taste buds are poisoned from the sugar.
Yes.
The sugar poisons the body.
Right.
And because your taste buds and you're kind of addicted to the sugar, you're not in a good equilibrium state. And now you're not able to truly taste the full flavors of the fruits and vegetables and the spices, which are so amazing when you get to taste them. I remember thinking, wow, this is what kind of it tastes like. Or beets. So I used to hate beets growing up. I hated them because I used to eat so bad. Then she had some beets on the counter. I said, what's this, a beet? I said, past memories were coming back to haunt me. The picture in my head, like, oh, gross. I put it in my salad. Most amazing flavor I've tasted for a long time. It was so good.
So would that, can you apply that logic and make lentil loaf?
Now, lentil loaf it's a more of a consistency issue for me. I like lentils, just not
tried.
Well, and yes, you know what? Yeah,
I get what you're saying. Though.
Yeah,
makes sense.
I used to hate meatloaf.
Yeah,
and have that connotation there.
Yeah, the texture, I get it. I get
texture
it. It's a texture thing for you.
Yeah,
but right, taste buds have been poisoned based on how we eat. So if you eat a lot of fast food or processed foods, get the real deal.
Salt, sugar.
You're saying, oh my gosh, it's not salty enough.
Yep.
Or it's too hard because you've eaten something that was cooked to death, right? And then you don't get the nutrients. The nutrients are completely void.
Yeah.
And when you consume those products that has no nutrients, you don't feel good. You have nothing in you, so you have no energy. Your body cannot do the things it needs to do to keep you healthy, to heal you, right? So
you nailed it right there. I mean, that whole thing is it simple sugars? Yeah, they're bad. They're poisoning you. They're in everything. Good sugars, the wholesome carbohydrates are fantastic for you. They will heal you. They'll give you stable energy. They will provide longer lasting health, and you just feel better tasting food. So really it comes down to the end of the day is whether or not you're going to make the decision to say, hey, these extra 10, 20 years is that time I'm going to gain from eating more of a lower fat, high fiber, plant-based type of diet is more, it's worth more to me than a simple little greasy burger bite going down my chin because it tastes so good, thinking I'm feeling great.
Also,
it comes down to that's why I think about it.
If you're in that camp, I don't like to cook. I don't know how to cook. I can't make it taste good. First, it's like you said, you got to retrain your taste buds. Number one, it shouldn't take that long. But also, there's so many recipes on the internet today.
Oh yeah, easy.
That you could eat is at your fingertips, and you just trial and error. You just like how you find a recipe that looks good to you, and you try it, and you make it. It's the same concept. You just go on the internet, look at cookbooks. You can go to the library and find a cookbook and look up different recipes if you don't want to do the internet. But the food, and we overcomplicate things and think it has to be saucy or rich. We're not eating like it's Thanksgiving every day.
Nope.
Right? So you can prepare something very simple, steaming, boiling, lightly baking, air frying. You can use those options to make your meals and take out that fatigue of having to cook and spend all this time over the stove.
Yep, totally, 100%. It's so good. And then I think a lot of times too, oh my gosh, it takes so much time to do that. No, it doesn't. In fact, you'll gain back time. I mean, I talk to so many people about, I don't have time to implement all this stuff. Not thinking about the time because they're sleeping, they're crashing, they're in a brain fog, not being present with their kids, laying in bed, trying to fall asleep, all that time being wasted. Going to the doctor, all regained by simply adding an hours a week into your prepared food. That is it. Yes. You got to cook it, but you got to cook anyway. So it's not adding any time.
Yes.
So don't let that hold you back. Just make the decision, go all in, go with the right carbohydrates. It's not going to harm you. Done so much research on it. You've done research on it. And we help so many people. We helped ourselves. It works. And that's what it comes down to.
Yes.
Eat the good carbs.
Yes.
Boom.
There we
Go.
go. Anything else?
Nah, that should do it.
Until next time, be well.
All right. Take care.